Different clubs will play different formations, however the positions don't change too much. There is a goalkeeper, defenders, right, left and two central, one of which will be a sweeper. In the midfield there is a right and left wing, two centres, and the attackers, sometimes called inners when playing very attacking. When the ball goes out off the sideline, there are people on the side with spare balls who quickly put the ball on the line where it went off, so the other team can start as quick as they like. They can do this by dribbling or passing the ball in. When the defending team hits the ball off the back line by accident, it's a long corner for the attacking team. This is taken on the 23-metre line, in line with where the ball went off, and can be passed or self-dribbled to start play again. This rule changed to give the attacking team more of an advantage. If the defending team deliberately hits the ball off the back line, then the attacking team gets a short corner. This is taken from the side of the goal the ball went out on a marker about 9 metres away from the goal. The player pushes the ball to the player who has to receive. One player pushes the ball from the back line to the player who has to receive the ball outside the D. The defending team is allowed 4 players plus the goalkeeper, who start behind the goal line, and once the ball has been played are allowed to come out. The rest of the team has to be behind the halfway line. A 16 is when the attacking team hits the ball off the back line and is taken by a defender on the top of the D in line with where it went out of. A free hit is from where the foul happened, and the ball has to stop, and then the player can pass or self-dribble. When a foul outside the D is made, a free hit is given and can be passed to another teammate or taken themselves. This could be because the other team hit the ball dangerously in the air, the ball hit their foot, a stick tackle was made, obstruction, or they used the back of their stick to control the ball, or got pushed or tripped. The player with the ball got pushed or tripped. Sometimes the umpire will let play carry on if the team gains advantage and can carry on. Also, if the player doesn't move 5 metres away from the free hit, then it can be moved forward so the team gets more of an advantage. When a foul is made inside the D, a short corner is given. Other fouls that could be made inside the D are the goalie trapping the ball or using body parts to stop the ball crossing the line. This could also result in a penalty stroke. This is taken from a spot in the middle of the D where one player has one hit and is one-on-one against the goalkeeper. They cannot touch the ball twice when doing this. The regulations. They play on AstroTurf that's 91.4 metres by 55 metres, otherwise known as 100 yards by 60 yards. There are 2 23-metre lines and a halfway line marked on the pitch, as well as the D with a dotted line around it, 5 metres away. Short corner markers which are 9.1 metres away from the goal post, and a penalty spot which are 6.4 metres away from the goal line. For an outfield player, it's advised to wear hockey AstroTurf shoes, as they are a bit more protective for if the ball hits your foot, and also gives a bit more grip. on the surface. They also wear hand gloves which protect your hands when doing reverse hits or slaps, and if the ball was to hit your hand. Players must wear shin pads and a gum shield at all times. The stick they use has a curved end and a bow in the middle with a hand grip at the top. If a player is in a short corner, they can wear a face mask. Normally 3 players wear them, but the first runner doesn't. This is because you can't cross the 23-metre line with the mask on, so if the first runner manages to gain possession, then they can carry on without having to worry about their mask. A goalkeeper has to wear a helmet, chest and arm pads, leg pads, hand pads, kickers, padded shorts, and a shirt over the top with the number and name on the back, and they have a goalie stick. This is slightly different to outfield players because it goes out and curves up for a bigger surface area. They use a circular ball that is made of thick, hard plastic and sometimes has a cork in the middle. The scenarios. A short corner from a foot. When a defending player is in the D, the attacking player pushes the ball onto their foot. The umpire will blow their whistle and point both hands at the goal to indicate a short corner. The attacking players gather at the top of the D to discuss what routine they are going to use, and 4 defenders will put their masks on and get into position behind the goal line. Whilst this is happening, time has been stopped, and to restart the time, and play to begin, the umpire will blow their whistle and the attacking player will push the ball out to their teammate, who will control it outside the D and try to score. As soon as the ball starts to move, the rest of the attackers can run towards the goal, the defenders out of the goal to mark, and players on the halfway line come back to help clear the ball. The umpire is checking to make sure that no players run out before the ball has been played. If a defender runs out too early, they would have to go to the halfway line and leave 3 to defend the goal. A stick tackle. When a stick tackle is made outside of the D, the umpire will blow the whistle and point to the way the team is shooting to indicate what team gains possession of the ball. The team who now has possession of the ball will stop the ball where the stick tackle happened and pass it or self-dribble to start play again. They don't have to wait for the umpire, as this keeps the game flowing. Most teams will take this really quickly, which means the defenders have to get organised and be 5 metres away from the ball. If this doesn't happen, and then the umpire will double blow the whistle and ask the defender to step back. This will only happen if the defender refuses to do so or tries to make a tackle when they know they weren't 5 metres away. Play will start when the player with the ball passes it or dribbles. A long corner. When the defending team accidentally hits the ball off the back line, the umpire will blow the whistle, point to where the ball went off, and then up towards the 23-metre line. The umpire has to make the decision as to whether it was intentional or not. They do this by watching the player's body position, angle of the stick, and the follow-through. The attacking team will place the ball on the 23-metre line in line with where it went off, and everyone else, including the attacking team, has to be 5 meters away from the ball. The ball must travel 5 meters before entering the D, or be touched by another player. This can be done by passing it to another teammate or dribbling 5 meters. Once the ball has been moved, play starts and the defenders can come and tackle the player with the ball.